What's up guys, Creighton here from LogicLounge.com. I've been reading some news stories over the web, especially from Consumer Reports, about the brand new MacBook Pro with Touch Bar, especially the fact that it's not a very good consumer buy, and I would tend to agree with them. The brand new MacBook Pro with Touch Bar really doesn't seem all that much for a computer, especially the price point that it's at and what you need to get for the computer just to do some basic things. It doesn't have many ports overall, it just has a couple USB-C ports and that's it. It does the charging through it, it does all of the other connections through it. Now, conveniently, Apple doesn't include any dongles, so you have to pay for them. And on top of the very pricey price point of the MacBook Pro Touch Bar, which is even more expensive than the standard pricing lineup of their MacBook Pros in the past, is something that leaves it undesirable. So you have to pay 25, 30, 50, 100 bucks just to get some dongles for it. I would feel a little bit better about it if Apple had included some dongles within the MacBook Pro, maybe some essential ones like a USB-C to USB, I think it's type A? The regular USB port that we all know and love, converter, maybe an Ethernet converter, maybe one for HDMI or DisplayPort or whatever. You don't have that. You need to buy separate dongles, and this kind of opens up the market, however, for third-party dongles. So Apple is losing out on that money for people buying dongles that are maybe a bit cheaper, because Apple, with their accessories, really isn't that cheap when it comes to their dongles and accessories. So people would be going off platform to buy these. They may hurt the computer because they may not be correctly certified for the computer, but I digress. Let's move on to the power port. And like I said before, it is powered by USB-C. So you're losing what I thought was the most amazing feature, and that's the Magsafe Connector. Everybody loves that magnetic, if you trip over it, it's not gonna bring your PC crashing down onto the floor. It just rips right out and you're good to go, plug it back in. It's great. You don't have that anymore. You have the USB Type-C, which is a normal type plug. Now, of course, people are starting to make these converters, but then again, like I said, they're not certified, they're an off-brand. It's just not something that's desirable, and you'd have to buy all these accessories. You'd have to keep track of all these accessories. If Apple comes out with a new model, they may not be available for that model or compatible with that model. It's just something that a lot of people would spend a lot of money for, and something that doesn't seem very desirable. And that's where I get to. I have a 2-year-old MacBook Pro. I love it. It still performs fantastically. That's what I love about MacBook Pros, is that they keep the performance, which I feel is a great thing. They keep their performance over a longer period of time than I would think of like a Windows computer would. Plus, with my iteration of the MacBook Pro, I have all of the standard USB plugs, I have an HDMI port, I have an SD card reader, I have a headphone jack. I only need one adapter, and that's an Ethernet one, and I'd use this only rarely for special projects, but I need something like this. It was really cheap, but that's all I need. One adapter, that's it. Where with Apple, I think you're gonna have an average of about 3 to 4 adapters depending on your needs. And for professionals, are they really gonna wanna lug around every single adapter? I don't think so. It just doesn't seem like a good buy for the higher price point, the less I/O ports, the added costs of the additional adapters, and it just doesn't seem worth it. Yes, the Touch Bar is fantastic. Yes, I think it's a great thing for the MacBook Pro, but at its current price point, at the current MacBook Pro that it's in with the ports, I don't think it's a very good buy. So I'm gonna leave this as an open-ended question for you guys. What do you think about the new MacBook Pro? Yes, is it great, but you're kind of disappointed about something? Let me know in that comment section down below. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And of course, I will see you guys in our next video.